What is up, people of YouTube? My name is Hector Salinas, and this is It's Too Much, Man. And I'm here to give you a movie review. Yes, what else would I do? And today's movie review is After Earth. Now, After Earth is about father and son, Will Smith and Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith is the star of this movie. Uh, they get stranded on a planet after a ship crash. The tail of the ship fell 100 kilometers away from where the head of the ship is, and that's where they are, the head of the ship. And Jaden Smith has to go and retrieve the beacon so he could shoot out the distress signal so they could get rescued from a colony on a different planet because they left Earth because it became a hostile environment. So this movie is pretty much about Jaden Smith trying to survive. And the reason why Will Smith can't do anything is because his legs are broken. So I'd say this movie, it kind of surprised me. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Well, not a lot better, but it was better than I thought it was going to be. I thought this movie was going to be bad because it's M. Night Shyamalan, and he's been doing some really bad movies lately. You know, I like The Sixth Sense. I like Unbreakable. I like Signs. Signs, one of my favorite movies. But after that, he went downhill. I actually like The Village. Not many people like The Village. I actually like The Village. But yeah, after that, the movies went downhill. Especially with The Last Airbender, which many people hate. And that's why when his name goes up in shiny lights, people boo like crazy. But I had seen the marketing for this movie, and you would rarely see his name on the trailers or on the posters, which I found pretty funny. But yeah, I have to say when I came out of the movie theater, I ended up kind of liking it, and I've seen a lot of reviews. A lot of people are saying that it's terrible, but there's some people that I agree with. It's not bad. It really isn't. It's just a story of father and son, and the father pretty much putting his son through a rite of passage, the last minute rite of passage, and yeah, that's how I saw it. There's some things in here that kind of don't make sense. I guess you could pass them off. I don't know. There was just one thing that kind of didn't make sense to me. I'm not gonna say anything because it'd be spoilers. But yeah, there's a few things that don't make sense. Their accents kind of threw me off. Uh, I think Jaden Smith at some parts, his acting wasn't really that great. But you know he's a legacy child. He's a son of Will Smith, so of course he's gonna get work with anything. With Will Smith's son, but yeah, I think he needs to grow more as an actor. This was kind of a little bit too much of a big role for him. Uh, Will Smith was, he was great as a father. There was just sometimes when he wasn't really playing the stoic character that great, but the acting was better than I thought it was gonna be, especially after seeing the Last Airbender. Acting in that movie was terrible, but yeah, some of the CG is not great. There's one scene where the green screen was laughable. Sorry for the voice crack. Was laughable. Well, yeah, some of the CG is kind of but you get over it. I actually think that that M. Night Shyamalan should stick to smaller scale movies. For some reason, he wants to go to these big scale movies. I don't know why. But I think he should just slow down, go back to his smaller scale movies, because that's what he was best at. And also, when you try to go into like bigger scale movies, they fall flat. That's just my opinion. But yeah, there's some scenes in here that look beautiful. There's a few scenes. The main creature in this movie. In the beginning, it seemed laughable, but as it came closer to the end, you actually felt fear from the monster. Well, yeah. Other than that, the the performances were okay. CG was but the overall story was pretty good. It's slow at parts. There's some slow parts, but I guess it keeps your interest enough so you can keep watching. But yeah, overall, I had to give this movie a 6.5. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's a mediocre movie. That's all there really is. So, final words, M. Night Shyamalan, you need to go back to smaller scale movies, man. You need to. Because that's what you were good at. Why am I acting like M. Night Shyamalan is gonna look at this? Well, yeah. If any of you know M. Night Shyamalan, tell him for me. Go back to smaller scale movies. So yeah, I give this movie a 6.5. Hope you like this review. Like, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Do it. Just do it. You won't be I don't know, I can't think of the word. But yeah, hope you guys like this review. Bye bye, people.